Okay, so this is basically the bus stops here. You walk up this bit here, and this is the entrance to the hotel. On your left, as you come up, there is the first pool, which is normally very quiet. And on the other side of that is the kids club. Next to it, tennis courts and like a ping pong thingy. Beautiful gardens over here. And that's where the main hotel complex is as well. And then we got the reception coming through here. And also an outside seating area. It's all very modernly decorated and clean, nice and clean. Down the stairs, here's reception. And as you see, down the stairs over there is a gym and an inside pool. It's a big outside area where you could have drinks, basically. It gathers the crowds for like an aperitif before dinner and things. There's also a bar inside there, and a large seating area inside. And then here you got the area where people sit for their lunch buffet, and also for the evening entertainment, etc. The lunch is served in this area. There's an outside buffet for lunch every day. There's plenty of seating. It's never really any difficulties getting a table, which is quite nice. So here's a hot lunch buffet. Down there is the stage where they have the mini disco and the evening entertainment. Evening entertainment's a bit... sometimes it's very good, but it all stops at 10 o'clock every evening. And the kids disco is rather short. It's about, I'd say, about half an hour every day, starting at 8 o'clock. There's a lot of pools in this hotel. So we already seen one. Here is another two, and they all have like what do they call? Like cabanas, which are really comfortable to lie on. The pools are not heated. This is early June now, and they're not too bad actually. They're not too cold, despite not being heated. Lots of beautiful plants here, really stunning. They've done a good job with all the plant work. Right, so here is the place where you have the breakfast and dinner buffet, and I gotta say, the food is good. And again, not hard to get a table. The same thing goes for the pool, really. There is none. You read about the places where you have to be down at 7 a.m. to get a sunbed, but that's not the case here, not at all. It's very easy. You always get a sunbed. So here is the icing on the cake, really. Here's a really big pool. You see at the far end of it is a bouncy ball thing, and the kids are absolutely obsessed with it. I think my 6-year-old daughter has been in that thing for about 5 hours a day for the last 8 days. And again, as you can see, there's loads of sunbeds and things around. Not hard to get anywhere to lie. And it's basically they're kind of all got the sun most of the day. Here is a little splash pool for the babies, which is never really in use because the amazing, awesome pirate ship pool is just around the corner over here. And as much as I thought we came for this more than anything, it's turned out that she likes the bouncy ball better. Funny enough, but it's pretty cool. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 slides just in this pool. Very, very awesome, and it's very shallow. so it's safe for toddlers. And yeah, again, it's not warm, but it's comfortable enough. Walking up from the splash pool over here is yet another pool. If you have a look over here, there's another pool. It's a bit deeper this time. All the pools have slightly different depths, which is good. This one is 1.5 meters, and it's also got cabanas all the way around. Here is across from this is an a la carte restaurant, where you have to book a day in advance basically. And if they got room, you get a table, and they got nice menu. And the a la carte restaurant has a view to the ocean. And again, here's some cabana beds that overlooks the beach. And I tell you what, this beach is stunning. It's powder sand, turquoise water. It's just gorgeous. Even this little walkway going down to the beach, I think, is really pretty. And again, you don't have to walk very far away to be able to get like a quiet spot, I don't think. So this is it. It's about, 50 meters at best down to the water. And it's just beautiful. And in one direction, so to my left is Alcudia, and then camping for up to the right here. It's about an hour walk each way to get to the beach, not to get to each town, so walking along the beach. So walking back up, there is yet another pool, and the last pool is on top of the a la carte restaurant. So we'll have a look up there next. Okay, so just walking through the a la carte restaurant. I gotta say, the staff here are really friendly. And there's some self-serve, so you got these slushies over here, self-serve. You got soft whipped ice cream and sodas, self-serve. And basically for anything that is served via the bar, you get a bracelet that looks like this. And that bracelet has a microchip in it, and you get to scan it. And then they keep track of how, I don't know, whatever you've had and not had, sort of thing. And here is some fruit and sandwiches, free ice cream. They use these gas heaters at night if they get a bit cold. You can sit here, literally at, it's an a la carte place at night, and for lunch, but during the day you can have, drinks and sit here and watch the kids in the pool. So here's that bouncy ball from the other angle. It's a cracking little thing. It's very cool. So like when you have a climbing wall, that kind of grips to get up. So you kind of like going up and down in it. Right, going upstairs. This is a pool area for those that are aged 18 or over, which is nice. The adults can have a quiet place. There's one little negative about this place, is that on the other side of the hotel is there's like wetlands, and it's got kind of a swampy smell, and that kind of, if the wind is right, it kind of transfers to the whole hotel. Right, so here, beautiful cabanas overlooking a stunning beach and the ocean, gorgeous, and an infinity pool, really pretty. And then you see down here, this is pretty cool. There's a bird, like a little reserve down there, which has a peacock in it. And funny enough, some ducks and things. And here, it's a mini golf course. And the mini golf course is actually really good. I've been in some that are quite bizarre. So like on a steep hill or whatever, but these are pretty good. And then you have a very good playground, suitable for kind of all ages. The trampoline massive climbing frame thing, and a bouncy castle that's always inflated. And the furthest is probably the first playground I've ever been where they actually have a sofa with a cushion, so it's like actually comfortable to sit in. So you could technically bring a book and watch your kids play. So I gotta say, I hate playgrounds. I think they're insanely boring. But this one's quite decent, and it's under shelter. You see, it's like this one there. So you see Alcudia in the background there. Also the pier going out to, let me see if I can point to it. There. There's a pier with a boat that goes to Alcudia, and it goes, you can like do like sunrise cruises where you go and see the dolphins, cruise to the grottos, etc, etc. They're quite expensive, about £50 per person, not much less for children. At least it's convenient if you fancy it. Okay, so coming down again. I think that's all I wanted to show you. So overall, really good hotel. Your kids will probably live on that bouncy ball thing in the water more than anything. Food, drinks are good, and stuff is nice. So I think overall rating, I think we'd be happy to come back.